Sind. Genau. Okay. Die erste Geschichte wird uns Kumar präsentieren und Kumar wird uns eine Geschichte erzählen. Es ist eine europäische Geschichte, die wir alle kennen, aber wir hören sie nicht. Wir hören nicht die europäische Geschichte, wir hören die Geschichte aus Indien. Die ist wohl gleichermaßen in Europa und in Indien erzählt worden und wir hören die indische Version der Geschichte. Ich bin sehr gespannt und darf Kumar auf die Bühne bitten. Und los geht's.
Ich erzähle auf Englisch. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I do two types of stories. I do true stories, my life, friends, community, countries. And I do comparative stories. So I take stories from one culture and I find identical stories in another culture. And I analyze the stories. And thereby I analyze the people. Understanding cultures through stories we hear. Now, I'm doing that today, but I'm not doing the analysis. Does everybody know the story, The Fisherman and the Fish?
Yes.
Right? He goes and catches a magical fish, which gives him wishes, and he comes and tells his wife, and he goes back and forth, back and forth. Now in North India, we have a similar story, but North India does not have a sea by its side. So it's not a fish story, but the concept is the same. So there was this lady and her husband living in a humble house. And one day the lady said, I've had it. I can't live anymore in such a small place. Go and tell the sage, the holy man. Tell him to give you a solution. Tell him we need to become richer and have a bigger place. So the man went off and he met the sage and he said, oh, holy man, can you tell me a way that I can get a bigger place to satisfy my wife? And the holy man said, do you have a cow? He said, yes, holy man, I have a cow. For Hindus, the cow is holy. So he said, okay, here's the solution. And the holy man said, bring the cow into your house. So he brought the cow, went home and brought the cow into the house. And they waited. They said, we have the holy cow in our house. We are now going to get some solution, some inspiration from God, and we're going to find a way to have a bigger house. Time went by. The house seemed smaller with the cow there. The wife was irritated and said, go back to the holy man and tell him that is not working. Give us a new solution. So the man went back to the holy man and said, holy man, somehow the holy cow is not working. Our house is still so small. It looks smaller. So the holy man says, do you have a pig? He says, yes, we have a pig also. Bring the pig into your house. The man was a bit shocked, but he went home and he told his wife, the holy man says to bring the pig into the house. So they brought the pig into the house and they waited. And they waited and waited. The house did not grow. Finally, the wife had it. She said, go back to that holy man and tell him no more pigs, no more cows, no more nothing. Just give us a big house. So the man went back very nervous to the holy man and he said, please, my wife is very angry. We have a cow in the house. We have a pig in the house. We have no place for ourselves. Tell him, give me a solution. So the holy man meditated and then said, go back to your house. Take the cow out. Take the pigs out. Take the chickens out. So the man walked home and told his wife, we have to take everything out. And they pushed the animals out of the house and they went to sleep. Next day, the wife woke up and said, What a lovely, nice, big place we have. I've got 2.5 minutes. I'm going to throw you a challenge story. Is that okay?
Yes.
Not going to be 7. Okay, fine. This is Indian. I want to see if you know the Indian thinking. A very poor family staying in a house as big as this place. There's father-in-law, the mother-in-law, the man and his wife. In Indian custom, when a woman marries into a house, the in-laws become bigger than him. The father-in-law is blind. And the woman can't have a child. And they're living in such a small place. One day a genie comes and says to the woman, I will grant you one wish. What will you wish for? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you, what will she wish for? Does she wish that her father-in-law gets his eyesight back? Does she wish that they become rich and have a big house? Or does she wish that she gets a child? What is her wish going to be?
She could wish for more wishes.
Very good, very good. That's what I always said. But let's presume that is not allowed. She has just one wish. What will she wish for?
A child.
A child. Anything else?
I know it.
Okay, we'll wait till 1 minute. Come on, let's hear. Think about the Indian mind, not the German mind.
In English.
Right. What does this woman wish for? She said, I wish that my father-in-law, while sitting on the balcony of our 3-story building, can look down and see me breastfeeding his grandchild while our servants take away the golden and silver cutlery.